tornado on the ground from Tuscaloosa EMA in the Cornelius Chapel Road on north of Highway 82. Debris in the funnel.
Yep. All right. That's it right there. You're looking at this thing right here. All right, so we've got tornado down. We have to call this now a tornado emergency for western and northern Tuscaloosa County. We've got a report of a tornado down with debris and this that's now crossed over US 82. And Vic, if we've got that Tuscaloosa tower cam up, I would love to be able to see that. And yeah, okay, there. Good grief.
There it is.
That's
good.
It. All right. Let's zoom into that. I know it's a Sunday, but if we've got anybody back there, let's zoom into that, please.
Wow.
We need somebody to zoom into that back in the tape operations room. We have a tornado now on the tower cam in Tuscaloosa. And tell you what, John, if you can go back over there, you see.
Yeah, I'm on
it. We'll put John over there. Let's leave that shot up. And this is a tornado emergency for the city of Tuscaloosa. We have a tornado on the ground on the tower camera, and we'll need to zoom directly into that. And if you guys could leave my audio up. We are looking back to the west. You just zoom as far in as you can. That is traffic below on Interstate 5920 in the eastern part of town. Now this is going to be a good 15 miles away from that tower cam location. It's going to be quite a ways out there, but again, that should be the tornado itself, which is along US 82, west of Northport. And we're going to get John back there on that shot in just a second and get in closer on that. This is a tornado emergency for the western and northern part of Tuscaloosa. At this point, if you are watching us anywhere west of Northport, up Highway 171, up US 43, up 69, be in a safe place right away. Is that as far as we can zoom that camera? I don't think they can hear me back on the other side over there. That looks more like a wall cloud at this point. I think, yeah, I want as far in as you can go. And they need to leave our audio up, please. Yeah, now tilt up a little bit, please. Yeah, we got it. It's down. There's your wall cloud. There's your tornado, John. This is located, again, west of Tuscaloosa, considerable distance from the tower cam location. But, you know, you can't get any classic than that.
That is impressive for a decaying hurricane tornado. You just don't really see that.
Yeah, just leave that shot right there. Now, remember, yeah, that thing looks big. I stress this camera is a good 15 miles from that tornado. But this is a wall cloud and a tornado that is down crossing US 82. North of US 82, headed up toward Alabama 171. This is a tornado emergency for the western and northern part of Tuscaloosa County. We have many folks that are in the path of this. This is, of course, not right through the middle of town. I stress this will not impact downtown Tuscaloosa. This will not impact downtown Northport. This is happening about 8 miles west of Northport, northwest of Northport, but this thing's going to cross right up 171 northwest of Tuscaloosa. That's the road between Tuscaloosa and Fayette. That's going to be crossing US 43. John, the point of where it crosses Highway 43 seems to be perhaps a little north of the Lake Tuscaloosa Bridge. But again, this is a tornado emergency for the city, for the county of Tuscaloosa, for areas west and north of the city of Tuscaloosa and Northport. This will not impact the University of Alabama campus or downtown Tuscaloosa or downtown Northport. But again, that is, I can't do anything else but to show you that and tell you to go to a safe place. And that echoes the urgency in all of these tornado warnings today. This is urgent, serious business. And I tell you what, John, you know what? That looks like it's pretty sizable. You've been tracking these things for years.
That is
back to the left. Back to the left now. I don't. Whoever's back there, they need to leave our air audio up. All right, let's zoom in, please, as tight as we can get, and just kind of follow our lead and just follow that tornado. But I tell you, considering how far away that, and by the way, that structure.
Zoom back.
Yeah. I tell you what, Vic and everybody in the back, I know it's busy back there, but I need y'all to listen to me, please. We need to zoom in. That is Bryant Denny. I tell you, John, why don't you go over there and take over? I know they're busy and we don't have enough staff today, and it's probably somebody that doesn't quite know how to operate that thing. We need to zoom in, Vic. Please have them zoom in as tight as they can. Please zoom in the tower camera. This is a tornado in the western part of Tuscaloosa County that is crossing over Alabama Highway 171. Apparently there's been some problems with the control of the camera, and as soon as we straighten that out, we'll zoom that thing back in. The structure you see there is Bryant Denny Stadium and Coleman Coliseum. You see that white roof right in the dead middle of the picture. All right, now let's pan over to the right, please. There we go, right there. A little bit back to the left. Up. That's Coleman Coliseum. Let's go up, please. Okay, please center that tornado, and I'd like to focus an operator back there in the whole time. This is a seemingly very large tornado for a tropical system from the tower camera, and again, that is coming right across. In fact, what I'm going to do is just let's leave that up the whole time. The rotational signature is tremendous on the radar, needless to say. That is crossing 171 right now, about 5 miles north of the intersection of US 43. That's going to be crossing US 43 near the river bridge. And I'd say if you guys could kill John's microphone and audio, please. If we have an audio operator, if you can kill John's mic, he's on the other side of the building. What we're going to do is post John over there and let him run the tower camera. This is a Sunday. Okay,
They got it. It was equipment.
Okay. All right. We got John's back with us now. Again, we need to stay. Please center the tornado on the camera. Please center the tornado on the camera. Okay, thank you. And pan up a little bit, please. We want to center this thing right in the dead center of this. Pan up just a little bit, please. This is our Tower Link camera in Tuscaloosa, Tower Link 3340. Now you'll see tornadoes go through various phases. We have the mature phase. Yeah, John.
The Weather Service thinks it's hitting Lake Lurleen State Park head on right now.
Okay, the Weather Service with their mapping, of course, our mapping, they think this thing is right over Lake Lurleen State Park. Lake Lurleen State Park is right off of US Highway 82, just north of US 82. The echo is just tremendous on the radar right now. And this is going to be crossing over 171 in just a matter of minutes. You know, all you can do is tell people to do something about it. Be in a safe place. Small room, lowest floor, near the center, away from windows. If you've got kids, get a bicycle helmet on them. Bicycle helmet on them, as low as you can go, preferably underground. We've got a lot of new developments up there, a lot of new subdivisions up north of Tuscaloosa, up 171 and up US 43, and this thing is moving along at a very rapid clip. But this is live coming off our tower camera in Tuscaloosa. Now, the tower camera itself is in the eastern part of town, and this is a long way away from that camera, so this is a sizable tornado. But it's a classic structure. We have the wall cloud, and the tornado down below that. All right, we got one of our viewers, Chandra Clark, is watching this. Chandra, tell me exactly where you are and what you see as we all watch this together. Hello, Chandra. Hank, I think we lost her. And again, this obviously is going to be visible from a wide area of Tuscaloosa. Obviously, if we can see it so clearly, and boy, look at that. Was a transformer exploding? Was that lightning?
I think it was lightning.
Yeah, you know, we've seen some lightning with this. You know, often tropical systems do not have a vivid set of lightning, but we've seen quite a bit with this. And again, I stress, we are so far away, the camera's so far away from this thing that if we were to have power flashes down there, the transformers, I don't think we could see it. Our camera is at the old Channel 33 studio near the intersection of Woodland Road and Hargrove Road in the eastern part of town. And this tornado is on the far western part of town out there around Lake Lurleen Park between US 82 and 171. This is going to be west of Flatwoods Elementary School. Going to be well to the north and west of Hicks Barbecue. This is going to be coming into US 43, probably, John, north of the Lake Tuscaloosa Bridge. Of course, it's going to be getting farther and farther away, but the camera operator is doing a great job of keeping up with this thing right now. We thank them for hanging in there back there. On a Sunday, you never know who's here. I'm just glad there was somebody back there. Again, we are continuing to watch a tornado. It looks like there might be the tornado lifting right now. Oftentimes, you can't see, unless you're close and see the debris down there, just because you can't see a visible condensation funnel sometimes doesn't mean that it's not there. In fact, I think that is on the ground. Well-defined wall cloud above.
Looks like it's about to cross Bone Camp Road here in the next minute or two.
Yeah, we can bring John's mic up, by the way, audio operator. John is back over here with me now.
Looks like it's going to cross Bone Camp Road. I'll just read out some of the things here in the path.
Yeah,
James.
go ahead.
Old Fayette Road, Bone Camp Road, Rue Road. Looks like it's coming across 171 now.
Yeah, John, we've got people trapped now in the McAllister Trailer Park.
Yes.
I don't know if we passed that on. Trailers.
No. It's going to be very close to Tierce Patton Road. A lot of folks know where that is.
Oh, yeah.
So just if you hear me call out, please go immediately to a place of safety, your road. Oak Ridge Road. See what we have in here. Woodbend Road, Holly Springs Road, Beams Road.
Yeah, let's go to Chandra Clark. Chandra, where are you right now? Hank, it's not working with Chandra. I don't think we can hear her. Hello. Okay, Chandra is a former employee here who works now down at Tuscaloosa University, and Chandra, I think, is watching this along with us. And we have to remember that this thing is vectoring away from us as it moves more to the north. It's getting farther and farther away from our tower cam site, but it looks like it might be lifting right now, James.
Yeah, and I'm getting some indication here the velocity's coming down, James.
Now, here's what we're going to do something. We're going to zoom back just a little bit. Tower cam operator, zoom it out just a little bit. Just a little bit so we can see more. There we go. Okay, not quite that much. Let's go back in. There you go. Now, pan a little to the right, please. Wall cloud still there. All right, now let's zoom back in a little tighter. We're just going to kind of, there we go, and just kind of follow that wall cloud along. At this point, I cannot see a visible funnel down. John, can you?
Nope. Can't see one, James. Velocity doesn't look like it's as high. They are looking at western Jefferson County now for another rotation, probably that lead one that was above this. So I'm just making you aware of that.
Okay. Chandra Clark, can you hear me? It's just not going to work, Hank. Hello.
I'm here, James. Can you hear me?
Yes, I got you now, Chandra. Go, tell us where you are and what you see.
James, we're traveling down Highway 69, and we were just sitting at the North River Country Store, and we saw this tornado as it was touching down. We're crossing Lake Tuscaloosa right now to see if we have any other visual of it, but it was down, it looked like, for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're watching it live on television on the tower camera, Chandra, and from our vantage point here, it looks like the tornado is lifted. We got a well-defined wall cloud that's rotating, but we can't see a tornado. But it looked pretty sizable on our end, too. Could you see any debris in the cloud from your perspective?
It did look like there was some amount of debris. We couldn't tell how much. We are, like I said, on Highway 69 looking across to Highway 43. And it did look sizable, and it did look like it did dissipate and lift up for a little bit.
Okay, Chandra, thanks a lot for that report. That's Chandra Clark of the University of Alabama, who saw that as well with all of you. She was on the ground, of course, so we're watching it from the tower cam. This is a wall cloud now that is located northwest of the city of Tuscaloosa. Once again, we have a report from the National Weather Service that this tornado touched down at the McAllister Trailer Park with trailers damaged, with injuries and people trapped. That is west of Tuscaloosa. Again, we don't know of the specific injury situation. John, go ahead.
Another thing that we're going to worry about is they did have trailers.
Let's get John's mic up here. If we can get John's mic on here. Hello. There.
They had trailers from FEMA from the hurricane evacuations at Lake Lurleen State Park, so we're worried about that as well.
Okay. Wow, I didn't know that. I knew that many of the parks did have the trailers set up for the evacuees, but that's would be a horrific situation to come up and have a tornado involved like this. That is a wall cloud that earlier produced a very large, to our eyes, from our perspective, tornado over the western part of Tuscaloosa. We're going to stay with this wall cloud. It's a considerable distance away from the tower camera at this point as it crosses north of Northport. This is going to, again, cross well to the north of Northport. In fact, I'm kind of looking at the radar as we all watch this together. John, how far up on 43 you think this will cross?
James, this looks like it's going to come. I'll tell you what, I'll do an exact look at it on the radar. Give me 5 seconds.
And the Weather Service is still saying they have reports of a tornado on the ground. Of course, it's getting awfully hazy out there.
This looks like it's going to pass just south of Samantha, if not right over it.
Okay, let's go back to that tower cam view, please, if we can. I want to stay with that all the way through. Yeah, inevitably, I think that's going to be north of the bridge, don't you think? The Lake Tuscaloosa Bridge?
Yep.
And it is so far away. From our camera location, this thing is 20 miles, maybe 20, 25 miles out. And we just can't see the details of it. Let's pull back a little bit if we can. Operator, zoom out just a little bit, please. We want to look at the structure of the storm above. Oh, yeah. And look, it's got striations. See the striations around the storm? The whole thing is clearly rotating. Let's pan up just a little bit. We're just kind of leave it there. There we go, right there. Boy, these things are just incredibly wound up like a corkscrew. But that is a wall cloud, and understand the Weather Service now reporting 2 injuries so far. Rescues are still being done at this trailer park. Again, the name of the trailer park is the McAllister Trailer Park, with possible trailers damaged, and rescues are still underway. We're going to stay with this shot, and again, on your screen, you are reading the latest tornado warnings. I know that Coleman has gone under one. We have a tornado warning for Coleman County. We'll focus on that one in just a moment. Please heed the instructions that are on your screen. But again, we're focusing on for just a few more moments until we completely lose this thing, this wall cloud that is in the northern part of Tuscaloosa County. And once again, we are looking at more reports coming in here, and it sounds like there is significant damage to that trailer park, John. What's the velocity looking like back on your end back there right now?
Oh, let's see, James. Let me check both of the radars. Yeah, it peaked about 2 volume scans ago, James. Right now, I have just 35 knots of shear on it off of the Birmingham Next Rad.
Yeah, it seems like the actual velocities are weakening on this. And again, if you're just joining us, you're watching a rotating thunderstorm that is in the north part of Tuscaloosa County. This produced a significant tornado earlier with injuries and significant damage to at least one trailer park. And the tornado, or the thunderstorm itself, is a good 25 miles away from our cameras, so we cannot resolve the details. It's just simply so far away right now. But if you watched us 5 or 10 minutes ago, we had a dramatic image of this tornado.
EMA reported that they also have seen it lift. So
okay. So now, once again, based on visual reports and our tower camera, the EMA indicates that now the tornado has lifted, and apparently seems like from this view it has, but of course we're about to lose this thing. So I tell you what, let's do here. Let's stay with that. And John, why don't you investigate? We're going to stay with it. I want to stay with the shot for just a minute or two more. Why don't you check the Coleman situation while we look at this together? We do have a tornado warning for Coleman County. And again, you can clearly see the warnings on your screen. We're leaving that up there for the hearing impaired. There's a reason we have the map crawling today, so that they can get these warnings as well. And we're going to have John, you just kind of describe what's going on up there in Coleman County. What's prompting
I'm going to look at 3 radars here, James. First, looking at high top, I can see the area that they're concerned about now passing just to the east of Coleman.